Hello everyone, welcome to another hidden gem and underrated indie game. Let's see what 15 games are included in today's list. Sporeborn Dark is a top-down survival horror game that plunges players into a dark atmospheric world filled with hideous monsters and eerie growths. Players must navigate through a maze-like environment, using their wits and limited resources to survive. The primary objective is to explore the experimental zone, find useful items, and delay the inevitable doom that lurks around every corner. The gameplay of Sporeborn Dark is heavily focused on exploration and survival. Players must carefully manage their resources, such as health and ammunition, while avoiding or confronting the various threats that inhabit the dark corridors. Skies Above is a fast-paced 2D action game where players help a Leviathan reach space by defending it from an endless robot army. The game features pixel art graphics and offers a variety of gameplay elements, including dashing from enemy to enemy, chaining special attacks, and obtaining combos. Players can forge and upgrade runes to gain special skills and make the Leviathan more powerful, allowing them to ascend even further. The game also includes mini-games, challenges, and the opportunity to collect fish and meet new friends to make the journey easier. Butcher is a fast-paced, blood-soaked 2D shooter where carnage is the only way forward. Players take on the role of a ruthless cyborg tasked with eradicating humanity, leaving nothing but blood, guts, and destruction in their wake. The game features a grim, retro-styled aesthetic that pays homage to classic shooters while delivering a modern twist. The gameplay of Butcher is all about fast-paced action and precise controls. Players navigate through diverse and challenging levels, each filled with unique environmental obstacles and menacing foes.
Brutally hard.
Colt Canyon is a pixel art shooter with roguelike elements that immerses players in a hostile canyon filled with hidden treasures, weapons, and bloodthirsty enemies. Players take on the role of a cowboy or one of the many unlockable characters, whose mission is to rescue their kidnapped partner from ruthless bandits. The game features dynamic and immersive environments, AI-controlled companions, and a variety of characters and weapons to unlock. The gameplay of Colt Canyon is a blend of strategic stealth and fast-paced action. Players must navigate through randomized, persistent, and open levels, using a combination of skill-based combat and strategic planning to survive. Rain on Your Parade is a whimsical and comedic game where players take on the role of a mischievous cloud determined to ruin everyone's day. The game features over 50 levels, each with unique settings and objectives, allowing players to unlock new abilities and mechanics as they progress. From turning a sunny wedding day into a rainy disaster to unleashing thunder and lightning upon cities, the game offers a variety of ways to cause chaos and mayhem. The gameplay of Rain on Your Parade is a mix of puzzle and adventure, with players using their cloud's abilities to complete various tasks and challenges.
The planet. Always on the hunt.
Deadly Days is a unique strategic roguelite set in a zombie apocalypse. Players are tasked with managing and protecting a group of survivors while trying to stop the catastrophe. The game features procedurally generated cities and missions, ensuring that each playthrough offers a fresh and unpredictable experience. Players must discover and use a variety of wild and crazy objects, special abilities, and deadly weapons to survive and fend off the relentless zombie hordes. The gameplay of Deadly Days focuses on strategic planning and resource management. Players must search cities, conquer buildings, and find the best combination of objects, abilities, and weapons to survive. Legrand Legacy Tale of the Fatebounds is a turn-based RPG that pays homage to classic JRPGs. The story revolves around Finn, a slave who discovers his hidden powers and becomes entangled in a quest to save the world of Legrand. The gameplay features turn-based battles with quick-time events and a weapons triangle system that's similar to Fire Emblem. The game features a variety of characters, each with their own distinct skills and roles in battle. Players can recruit non-playable characters to reside and work in an old castle, offering new features and benefits. Immortal Redneck is a first-person shooter set in Egypt with roguelite elements. The game combines old-school FPS action with roguelite mechanics, featuring frantic gameplay, twitch controls, and an arcade-style feel. Players take on the role of a redneck tourist who wakes up mummified in ancient Egypt after an accident. The objective is to get inside the pyramids, kill all the enemies, and discover the mysteries behind the protagonist's mummification. Players can choose from 9 different classes, each with unique skill sets, and evolve their character by buying equipment, upgrading weapons, and acquiring new skills. Dog Sled Saga is a charming and engaging game where players take on the role of a rookie musher, managing and racing a team of sled dogs. Players needing to balance their dog's hunger, fatigue, and morale to ensure peak performance. Each dog has its own unique traits and attributes, and players must get to know their team to maximize their potential. The gameplay of Dog Sled Saga involves pick-up and play racing, where players must lob food to their dogs to keep them at full speed while navigating various hazards on the track. As players progress, they can hire and fire dogs, leverage fame to earn sponsorship deals, and bring on employees for multitasking. Under Leaves is a relaxing hidden object game that takes players on a journey through various beautifully illustrated environments. Players are tasked with finding hidden objects in different locations, such as forests, jungles, and underwater scenes, each filled with vibrant colors and charming animals. The gameplay of Under Leaves is simple yet engaging, making it accessible to players of all ages. There is no text, only numbers, which adds to the game's universal appeal. Players must find specific items for animals, such as chestnuts for pigs or caterpillars for crocodiles, by carefully searching the detailed scenes. Vanaris Tactics is a short narrative tactical RPG that tells the story of refugees fleeing their occupied motherland. Players lead a group of refugees seeking freedom outside the walls of Vanaris, uniting their people and using tactical prowess to escape their oppressors. The game features an intuitive turn-based combat system inspired by classic tactics RPGs, where players must strategically plan their movements and attacks while being mindful of enemy counterattacks. Each decision in combat is crucial, and players can utilize various skills and status effects to aid their allies and cripple their enemies.
Holds the girl tight in his arms.
Anna's Quest is a point-and-click adventure game that follows the story of Anna, a young girl who embarks on a quest to save her dying grandfather. Along the way, she is kidnapped by an evil witch and gains telekinetic powers through experimentation. With the help of a talking teddy bear named Ben, Anna escapes the witch's tower and sets off on a journey filled with puzzles, dark humor, and creative challenges. The gameplay of Anna's Quest involves solving puzzles, collecting items, and interacting with various characters in a hand-drawn grim world. Players use Anna's telekinetic abilities to manipulate objects and overcome obstacles.
But the journey would be long. The quest had just begun.
A Day Without Me is an isometric puzzle adventure game where players wake up in a deserted city, the only one not to disappear. The game revolves around uncovering the mystery behind the mass disappearance of the city's inhabitants. Players must explore the eerie abandoned city, solving puzzles and examining objects to piece together the story. The gameplay of A Day Without Me focuses on exploration and puzzle solving. Players must pay close attention to their surroundings, as clues and hints are often hidden in plain sight. The semi-open world design allows for a non-linear approach to solving the mystery, making each playthrough unique. Ultra Space Battle Brawl is a competitive game that combines elements of Pong and fighting games, set in a vibrant neon-colored universe. The game features a unique blend of 80s Japanese aesthetics and Indonesian cultural references. Players can choose from more than 10 playable characters, each with their own special ultra skill that can turn the tide of battle. The game offers various modes, including a single-player story mode and multiplayer options that support up to 4 players. The objective is to smash your opponent's glass while defending your own, using a combination of skillful shots and strategic use of character abilities. BZZZT is a fast-paced jump-dash-run platformer game that combines nostalgic pixel art visuals with modern gameplay design. Players control a tiny ZX-8000 robot and embark on a journey through a beautifully detailed world inspired by classic platformer games. The game features cleverly designed levels, a variety of skills to unlock, and intense boss fights. Players can choose from various difficulty levels, from casual to hardcore, depending on their experience with platformer games. The gameplay of BZZZT is characterized by its precise and intuitive controls, allowing players to perform actions exactly as intended. So that is the video. Which game that catches your eyes? Please let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.